Welcome back to Fashion Vibe. She may have grown up with a political background and many would have thought she would follow in her father's footsteps. But this young lady has a passion for the arts, a passion that has led to a very successful clothing line. Let's meet the talent behind Paradise Prints. Hey everyone, welcome to Fashion Vibe. Now today I'm here with Fiona Compton and it is my honor and privilege to be here with someone who is so talented. I mean, her talent just resonates every way. And probably you're thinking, photography for Fashion Vibe? No. Fiona Compton is dabbling into another aspect of art. She is a designer, right, Fiona?
I guess you could call it that, yeah.
First and foremost, let me say welcome to Fashion Vibe. It is a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Beautiful. Now, Fiona, what I want to ask is, I have seen your work for photography. I've read a lot of articles about you. I mean, you've been featured in Dazzle magazine. I was able to read a lot about you in Dazzle magazine. I really love that article in particular. Why the decision from photography to go into fashion?
Okay. Sometimes life kind of hits you with a curveball, and then you have to change. Well, let me start with a little bit about my background. I always wanted to be an artist. In school, that's what I always dreamed about. And moving to London, I felt like I had to change my direction a little bit to be a bit more realistic, because I think also too in the Caribbean we are very, oh, you must be a lawyer, a doctor, an accountant, or take a very responsible route. So I felt a bit apprehensive of becoming a painter. That's what I wanted to be, and that's when I went into photography instead, to try and be creative but somewhat responsible at the same time. And I'm working fine. I had a corporate job doing corporate photography. Not my best choice, but it paid the bills, it was steady and so on. I was in the job for 5 years. And then I got made redundant with this whole economic downturn, whatever. So that was early on in 2012. And I mean, I was okay with it, but then I was thinking, okay, what do I do now? So I'm freelancing and that's fine, but I'm thinking, what else can I do to kind of, boost my income, but also do something that I love in my heart.
Exactly.
And what had happened is that I had come home and I wore a dress that I had made. I had bought the dress on eBay and I was excited for it, and it was for a wedding. And then when I tried on dress, I'm like, oh, this dress is really boring. It didn't have any oomph, no pizzazz, nothing. So I said, oh, I'll just paint some flowers on it. And then when I wore the dress again 3 years later, people were like, where did you get that dress? Oh, you're selling it? Oh, wow, you made it? I'm like, okay. And I said, let me just try something, and I put it up on Facebook. Oh, I'm making dresses, is anyone interested? Not thinking that anyone would really take it on. And then they did, and I started to get like a whole set of orders and started to try different styles, and that's how, well, what I call it now, Paradise Print started.
Now, when designing a piece, what do you think of? How do you get your inspiration?
Well, most of the dresses I choose is, I look for classic styles, because the print is going to be so prominent. You don't want to have a style that is too complex and it just becomes way too much. So I choose classic styles, I choose popular styles, styles that will suit pretty much any shape, because my clients vary from extra small to triple XL. So I choose styles that kind of suit most women, or if not all women. I mean, it depends on their style. Some people come to me and say, "Can you do a one shoulder for me? Can you do a black backless something for me?" And I move to customers' wants as well.
Wonderful. Any one piece that really stood out for you, or you probably had a struggle when creating it, or just one thing that would stand out for you? I probably it's a difficult question.
Yeah.
Because you probably love everything.
Yeah, I mean, I think anything with art is like a beautiful struggle, right? Because it's like wonderful stress. It's like you do it and sometimes it's not coming out the way you want, but then when you complete it and see it all put together, it feels really good. So I mean, there have been pieces that have been struggles because it's like experimenting with new material that I've never used before, or they want a certain style or a certain design that I've never tried before. So it's all trial and error. And like I said, it's frustrating, but it's enjoyable frustration at the same time. So.
And Fiona, since you began Paradise Prints, first of all, how did you come up with the name Paradise Prints?
Because living in London, I think, I don't know, I just see St. Lucia's Paradise as its home is. I just find my home is beautiful. I think it's wonderful, and it's just it started with me. All my work is connecting myself to home, So it was, I just thought it was like a piece of paradise. I was initially going to call it a piece of paradise, but it's too long. So I just called it Paradise Prince. Yeah, so just a reflection of home is paradise.
Beautiful. And where can we get your pieces, Paradise Prince? How can we order it? Is it in boutiques? Are you thinking of probably coming up with your own boutique to feature your work?
I'd love that. I would love that. That would be great. I'm definitely thinking about like having a boutique or something, but in the meantime, you could look for me on Facebook, facebook.com/Paradise Prince Clothing.
Fiona, it was really a pleasure. I wish we could probably go on for like forever, but sadly we only have a few minutes. What I want now is just to really see your designs and to see the models, and for the rest of St. Lucia to see them too. I think it really is something that very wearable in St. Lucia. I think we need to embrace our own, and the colors speak so much about St. Lucia and the Caribbean and the styles. Again, a wedding. I'm thinking if I have to get married, which I want to do, I'm going to Fiona because I need it to be something that's extraordinary for me.
Custom, extra special order.
And I want the color. I mean, I think of the past now to just wear being white or ivory for the bride.
Yes.
We need to come out of that.
Yeah, definitely reflect what we have.
Can do that, especially if you're looking at a Caribbean themed wedding. So
yes,
I think
definitely.
that would be beautiful. It's just so nice to find. You go to this gala function and what are you wearing? Oh, Paradise Prince by Fiona Compton. We need to get that to that point, and I think we are definitely getting.
Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there
with
definitely.
Your drive and your spirit, and I mean,